Here is something worth understanding before we get into this. Attraction is not something you perform, it is something you emit. And what you emit is determined entirely by who you are when nobody is watching, by the habits you have built, the standards you hold, the way you carry yourself through ordinary moments that nobody sees. Today, I am breaking down 7 habits that genuinely magnetic men share, not because developing them will make women obsess over you, but because building them will make you into someone you actually respect. And that version of you, that grounded, purposeful, emotionally developed man, is naturally compelling to everyone around him. That is the goal. Let us get into it. Habit 1. They regulate their own emotional state. Most men outsource their emotional regulation. Their mood is determined by external events. A good response from her, and they feel confident. Silence, and they spiral. A difficult conversation, and they either shut down or explode. That dependence on external conditions to feel okay is felt by everyone around them, especially women. The man who can regulate himself, who stays calm when things are chaotic, who does not need the environment to cooperate in order to feel grounded. That man communicates something powerful without a single word. He communicates that he is in control of himself. And self-control is one of the rarest and most attractive qualities a man can develop. Not because it impresses people, because it makes you genuinely steady. And steady men create safe spaces. People relax around them. They trust them. They want to be near them. Habit 2. They are not easily impressed. There is a difference between being warm and being dazzled. Genuinely magnetic men are interested in people. They are curious, engaged, and present. But they are not easily swept away. They do not place people on pedestals based on appearance or social status. They respond to character, to substance, to genuine depth. That quality, the refusal to be automatically impressed, communicates self-respect. It says my attention has weight. It is not given freely to everyone who shows up. And when a person has to genuinely earn your interest rather than simply receive it, something shifts in how they see you. You become someone worth impressing rather than someone who is already impressed. Habit 3. They have a purpose that comes before everything else. A man with direction moves differently. He makes decisions from a place of clarity rather than need. He is not chasing validation or filling empty time with distractions. He has something he is building, something he cares about, something that gives his day structure and meaning. That quality is magnetic because it is rare. Most people are drifting. They are reacting to life rather than directing it. When you encounter someone who is genuinely on a path, who knows where he is going and is actually moving toward it, you feel the difference immediately. There is a gravity to a man with purpose that cannot be manufactured. It has to be earned through the actual work of building something real. Habit 4. They are comfortable with silence and space. Men who constantly fill silence, who overcommunicate, who need to be in constant contact to feel secure, are communicating one thing consistently. I am not okay with my own company. And if you are not okay with your own company, it is very difficult for anyone else to be fully okay with yours. The man who is comfortable in his own silence, who does not reach for his phone the moment he is alone, who does not flood someone with messages out of anxiety, that man communicates ease. And ease is contagious. People feel it. They breathe easier around it. They do not feel pressure or neediness coming from him. They feel space. And space is where genuine interest grows. Habit 5. They reveal themselves slowly and intentionally, not as a tactic. Not to seem mysterious on purpose, but because they understand that depth is earned, not dumped. A man who tells you everything about himself in the first conversation has no concept of value. A man who lets you discover him gradually, who gives you pieces of himself over time because he is genuinely selective about what he shares and with whom, that man creates curiosity that compounds. People are drawn to what they do not fully have yet. Not because you are withholding yourself manipulatively, but because you understand that real intimacy is built slowly. And the things built slowly are always the ones that last. Habit 6. They are strong with the world and open with people they trust. This is the combination most men never find. They are either hard everywhere, closed off, guarded, emotionally unavailable, or they are soft everywhere, agreeable, eager to please without any real backbone. Neither is compelling. The man who is genuinely magnetic has learned to hold both. He has standards and he holds them. He has boundaries and he enforces them. He moves through the world with quiet confidence and does not flinch under pressure. But with the people he genuinely cares about, he is present, warm, and emotionally honest. He can be strong and tender at the same time. That balance is rare, and rare things are always the most valued. Habit 7. They invest in themselves without apology. The gym, the books, the craft, the relationships that challenge and develop them, the sleep, the nutrition, the discipline of doing hard things consistently. These are not things they do to impress anyone. They are things they do because they have decided that they are worth the investment. And that decision, the private decision to take yourself seriously, shows up in everything. In how you carry yourself, in how you speak, in the quiet confidence of a man who knows he is not coasting. The men who invest in themselves genuinely are not doing it for the result. They are doing it because it is who they are. And that identity, a man who builds himself by choice, is the foundation everything else rests on. Here is the thread that runs through all 7 of these habits. None of them are about her. Every single one is about you, who you are when you are alone, how you treat yourself when nobody is watching, what you are building and why. That is the foundation of genuine magnetism. Not technique, not tactics, character. Build the character, everything else follows. If this is the kind of content that pushes you to actually grow, subscribe. Every week I break down the real psychology behind attraction, discipline, and what it takes to become a man who commands respect without demanding it. And the next video is going to challenge you directly. We are talking about the habits most men think are harmless that are quietly destroying their attractiveness every single day. That one is going to hit differently. Make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss it.